Hey, what's up all? It's Jono here, and welcome back to Pokémon Unbound. So, here I am in Antisis City, a city that's pretty much overrun by gangs, including the gang that I previously beaten, the Black Ember, who have since renamed themselves the Black Jono, which I completely forgot about earlier on in the game when we first encountered them. And now, thanks to the fact that I'm kind of their leader now, I'm now actually doing a bunch of missions for my own gang. And we've already done quite a few, such as a minor scrap and supply and demand. There's at least... I think there's at least two. Yeah, we got flushed away. Apparently, one of our gang members flushed a pair of socks down the toilet for some reason. And there's also Odd Docks, which is a mission that can only be done after 8 o'clock. Now, in a previous episode, I said I was just going to focus on Flushed Away, but seeing as I've decided to actually do a late recording for a change, I figured we might as well do this nighttime mission now, so presumably I'm going to have to head to the port, although thinking about it, I have not explored down here yet, so hi. Those Black Jono are always getting in the way. Hey, quit staring. Alright, fine, I'm just wandering around, you know, just seeing what's what. While I just go behind this building and find absolutely nothing. And hey, more of my guys. The Black Ferroform was the roughest and toughest gang in town until we showed up. The Black Jono. Yeah, what about you? Hi. You want to mess with the Black Ferroform? Yeah, sure, why not? I'm always up for battling against more of the Black Ferroform. What are you going to bring out? Ah, why am I surprised? Ferroseed. Not ideal for Espeon, so let me immediately switch Pokemon for something a little bit more suitable. Also, I completely forgot about the egg that I got in the last episode. So yeah, hopefully we'll try and hatch that egg either in this episode or maybe the next episode. We will see. Anyway, you're just going to use Iron Head. That's not going to do much for Lucario, even though that was a crit. Just use Aura Sphere. That's not going to be too much problem for you, Lucario. And depending on what this egg is, we'll see whether I'll end up, you know, trying to... whether it's worth trying to level up whatever Pokemon hatches out the egg or not. I will need to potentially bring back some Pokemon at some point. Anyway, I defeated the Black Ferroform Goon. Don't mess with us. Yeah, well, it's kind of too late for that, isn't it? Vroom, vroom. The Black Ferroform. Yeah, whatever, buddy. So yeah, let's have a look at a few more places before we do this mission by the docks. Also, hi. It's been almost too calm lately. I just can't take it anymore. I think I need some sort of eerie pulse to shake the nerves. Okay, right. I mean, if my Pokemon knew, like, if any of my Pokemon happen to know, like, Dark Pulse, maybe that could work. What do you think you're doing, huh, kid? This is Black Ferroform turf. You're not welcome here. Yeah, well, that's not gonna stop me anyway. Also, who's this? And you have a Toxicroak. What's going on here? Antisis City is the most crime-ridden city in Boreas. However, because of its existence, most lowlives in the region are drawn here, causing crime rates to decrease everywhere else. That's the main reason the police didn't fight back after they were forcibly expelled during the riots. They won't tell you that, though. In order for Antisis City to keep on existing as is, the police need to feign ignorance to anything that's not too serious of a crime. But if anything starts to get out of hand around here, that's when Big Mo comes in and takes control. Ah yes, Big Mo. We've heard him get mentioned a few times, and I think we may have already met him when we first started going down towards Antisis City. But I'm not 100% sure. I have a feeling it is, but I could be wrong. Anyway, that's going to be the gym, but we're not going to check that out just yet. One day we're going to boot those Black Jono right out of town. Hey, quit staring. Yeah, well, if that's the way you want to be, then I am not going to stand down. Also, yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be the case. I'd just seen the back of your sprite there. I used to be a proud member of the Terra Gramble, the gang that ran this joint. We were at the top of our game until those Black Ferroform showed up. They took us by surprise and attacked our base through the sewers. Now I'm back to being a nobody, living with his mama. And since I don't really battle anymore, there ain't much I could do with this. Ah, you know, I'll gladly take a max potion, why not? Don't let what happened to me happen to you, kid. Stay away from gangs and stay in school. Great advice for life. Unfortunately, seeing as I'm playing a video game and, yeah, I've kind of gotten myself roped into this whole gang, like, this whole gang thing to begin with, I guess I have no choice. Also, hello. I was so happy for my son when he joined the Terror Gramble. Yes, I admit that joining a gang is not the best of careers, but at least he had one. Now he's just another lowlife. When will he ever get a real job and leave the house again? Yeah, who knows when that will happen. Anyway, let's keep on going, and... that could potentially be the way to the dock. Already spoken to you. Is this the way to the dock? Antisis Port. I guess that's where we need to go. Also, hi. Oh, halt. Show me some valid identification if you wish to pass. Well, luckily, I have my trainer card. Your ID checks out, proceed. Okay, alright, so pretty tight security by the looks of it, although looks like a Pokemon trainer card is enough to prove my ID. This lighthouse was once a beacon of hope for tourists, but ever since Antisis City was turned into a crime-filled slum, tourists have stopped coming to this port. Yeah, bit of a shame that. Also, pretty cool lighthouse. Anyway, let's see what's going on here. Antisis City Port, and yeah, obviously that way. Oh, stop! Identify yourself. Okay, we are going to have a battle against some police officers. I'm thinking about it, that's what happened in some of the older Pokemon games, but I believe you only battled some of these trainers, or these police officers at night, so I'm wondering if I showed up during the day, whether they would battle me or not. Ah, of course, hypnosis worked. Right, do I want to try and wake you up right now? Especially bearing in mind, I don't really want to go to the Pokemon Center too many times because it's going to cost me 500 Poké-Dollars every time. Yeah, try use Refresh Me despite the fact that you're asleep. I mean, I could just switch to Ampharos, but let's just hope that Espeon can wake up very soon. Either way, while we're waiting for Espeon to wake up, I'm going to have a quick drink of, Oh wait, Espeon already woke up. Oh, that was quick. I haven't taken a drink of my, I haven't drinking my drink yet. Ah, that's better. I wasn't expecting that to, I wasn't expecting to wake up so soon, Espeon, but there we go. Ooh, Stoutland, okay. Simple enough. Lucario. Bring you out. Yeah, you try use Intimidate, but I have Inner Focus, so yeah, screw you, Stoutland. Have a low kick for your troubles. Yeah. Good stuff there, Lucario. Level 58, very good. And what else are you going to bring out? Machoke. Okay, now let's actually properly use Espeon for this. Don't worry, Espeon, I know you're a little bit hurt, but it's fine. As long as we can defeat this Machoke pretty quickly, then we shouldn't be too bad, and I'll just use a... I was going to use use a Hyper Potion, but actually I should still have some Moo Moo Milk left, so that should be no problem. And there we go. Defeated Officer McGinty. Just some kid. Yeah, just some kid that kicked your ass. We policemen are the only thing standing between the gangs and total destruction of the port. Right, also, I see you, Cell, but I need to find a way to actually get in there by the looks of it. Anyway, yeah, I still got plenty of Moo Moo Milk. I can't even remember where I got that from. But either way, I still got enough of them to heal up my Pokemon, which is great. Yeah, looks like there's a barrier in the way, so I can't really go there. Also, can I go on this boat? Nope, I cannot go on the boat. Alright, fine. We'll have a little wander around and see what is what. Hello. Unlike Seaport City, the Antisis Port is mainly used for the import of goods from other regions. Once dropped off here, the goods are moved along to Full Shore City, where they can be distributed across Boreas. Okay, fair enough. I mean, that sounds like the thing to do. Also, I think I found a way onto the top of those containers. But first of all, hi. Are you a ruffian? Depends, because I might end up roughing up your Pokemon after this battle. Halt. Ooh, bringing out Arcanine. Alright. I mean, Intimidate's not going to work for Espeon, but having said that, I'm not going to stick with Espeon this time. Let's actually switch to Samurott. I was actually going to switch to Garchomp, but wait, I actually have a perfect Pokemon already, Samurott. Yeah, good luck with that. Surf. Also, I just realised my phone is about to die. 5% battery. Right, I better put that on charge while I'm doing this battle. And of course, the battle's already over, so yep, cool. Espeon grew to level 54. Awesome. Come here. What's the phone? There we go. Plug you in. There we go. That's more like it. And we defeated Officer Holt. Nope, you don't fight like one. Well, I don't know. I still kind of roughed up your Arcanine with my Samurott, so depends. Are you up to no good? Just checking. There's no telling when a ruffian will sneak past the gate check. Well, I mean, he did check my ID, so there's that. Also, aha, indeed you are waiting for me. Ooh. Now there's a sinister-looking boat, although it looks like similar to the boat that was used in that cutscene a while ago involving the Light of Ruin. Anyway, this looks like a way in. Yes, it is. Excellent, let's go. Okay, you just press the A button to go up the ladder, that's fine. Another max potion, just casually lying on top of one of the containers. There we go. Let's see. There is an item nearby. We can't go up that one, so let's go up this one. And before I forget, let me just pick up this cell. Nectar 45%. Nice. Can I get anywhere around here? Looks like I can't at the moment. No, looks like this is a bit of a dead end, so there might be a way to shift things around a little bit, unless there's another ladder I can go to. There is another ladder, but I can see that there's a barrier there, so we can't really do anything about that. No, also battle? Battle! Let me show you why you shouldn't mess around on the Antisis port. Well, I mean, you can try that, but good luck defeating me. Oh, Mean Shao. Oh, that's bad news for you. Immediately sending out Espeon. Nice. Let's use Psychic first of all. Let's easily take care of this Mean Shao. Even though I did like using Mean Shao in my Pokemon Black 1 Let's Play, it was an absolute monster against a lot of the Pokemon. Against the Elite Four, which was pretty nice. Ooh, Lucario. Ooh, you know what? I'll tell you what. Seeing as you're going to show me yours, I'll show you mine. There you go. May the best Lucario win. Spoiler alert, it's going to be mine. Yeah, good luck with that. And what's your last Pokemon? Magneton. Might as well stick with Lucario for this. Another Aura Sphere should do the job nicely. Oh, of course you have Sturdy. You jerk. You can use Discharge, that's fine. And yeah, just use Aura Sphere, even though obviously you're only down to 1 hit point, so overkill, but that's what you get for having Sturdy. But that's the way it goes. Anyway, there we go, defeated you. That's why. Yeah, because I can beat you easily. I've watched over this port ever since the once glorious Antisis City stood proud. This port is all that remains of that city. Yeah, seems like things have changed in this place over the years. The yellow barricades are moved routinely throughout the day to correspond to the arrivals of different shipments. If you want to get to an area that's blocked off, you'll just have to come back later. Oh, right, okay, so these barriers change. Oh, that's a little bit annoying, but at the same time, I guess that just means I just have to keep coming back here every now and then. Right, I guess the only thing is I have to work out what time each barrier moves. So I'm playing this at 8 PM right now, so maybe like if I was to play at 8 AM, these might change. Like for example, like I can go across this barrier to get on top of there and get some items, including a hidden one that's somewhere around there. Right, well I guess there's not much to do. Also, who are you? Hello. Night deliveries are by far better than day deliveries. Why? For starters, there's less ocean traffic. I mean, is that really true? Like, I don't know, is that really true in real life? Because, I don't know, if you think about, like, I don't know, you know, all the ships that go across the English Channel, it seems to be never ending there. So yeah. Also, you know what? Let's actually start this mission. Although before I do, no, you know what? I was gonna say before we start the mission, I might swap Espeon around with another Pokemon. But actually, you know what? Let's not do that. And also, let's not do that. Instead, let's use a Lemonade for Lucario instead. You know what? That is good enough for me. Also, I'm going to assume the egg is, like, nowhere near ready to hatch, seeing as we did literally get it right at the end of the episode, previous episode. Yeah, it'll take some time. Okay, fair enough. Right, are we ready to do this? Right on time, Jono. The shipment's just arrived. That's excellent, even though you did technically tell me to come back later that night when, on the same day that, you gave me this mission, but it's been a few days since I last recorded that episode, so good to know that it doesn't matter how long you wait, as long as it's after 8 o'clock. Oh my god. Murskill? Okay. Hey, dude. How's it hanging? I got a special shipment of, rose incense here. Are you the dude that ordered these? Yup, that be me. Let me take them off your hands. Enjoy them, dude. Well, I guess that's his little side hustle, I suppose you could say, when he's not, being the gym leader. Huh. Wasn't expecting to see him again in this place of all places. Now all we need to do is smuggle him back to the base and then... Ha ha ha! Uh-oh, I think we've already been rumbled. Did someone mention rose incense? Ha ha ha, we ain't dumb. We know that's just a code name for oddish leaves. Now fork 'em over or we'll have to tell them Balise. Ha ha ha. Taurus waste. We'll have to deal with these black ferroform goons before we can get off the port. Also, Taurus waste. I think I know what you're trying to imply on saying there. Yeah, I think I know what you're trying to imply there. But yeah, you could say it is absolute bullshit, isn't it? This whole thing, but hey ho, that's the way it goes. You keep it busy while I stash the oddish leaves somewhere. Oh, bye. He ain't gonna get far. Them coppers are gonna squash him because of them oddish leaves. Like we're gonna squash you. Well, you know what, good luck with that. It depends what kind of Pokeball you're gonna bring up. I mean, obviously a whole bunch of Ferroseeds and Ferroforms, probably. Yep. Though actually, thinking about it, I probably should have switched Pokemon after all, but you know what? It's fine. I need to trade up Espeon a little bit anyway, so not the end of the world. And you're just going to use Payback. That's hardly going to do anything, so yep, good luck with that Ferroseed. There we go. Nicely taken care of. And there we go. One goon defeated. Drat. Nabbit. Ding dong. Okay. You don't stand a chance against me. I'm an elite member of the Black Ferroform. Yeah, well, does that scare me? No, it doesn't. So, yeah. Hit me with your best shot. Okay, wasn't really expecting S Cavalier, but sure. I'll just use Lucario for now. Little burst, that's not going to do much. Yeah, it's only going to do standard damage against you, but that's fine. Okay, you're just going to waste your time using Swords Dance. I mean, if you want to waste your time doing that while I knock you out with this second Aura Sphere, then be my guest. Yeah, screw you, S Cavalier. Hey, Samuel upgrade to level 59. Nice. And there we go, another one defeated. I should have got a Ferroseed like everyone else. Yeah, well... In fairness, if you did, then my Lucario would have actually defeated it way easier. I knew we should have gone after that other guy. Over there, officer. This distinguished citizen has informed me that you two are attempting to smuggle oddish leaves off of the port. What do you have to say for yourselves? Oh, nice. Us? It's these two who are trying to do that. We just came to stop them. Nonsense. If that were the case, you would have called for me immediately. However, as I see it, since you did not request my help, then you two are the most obvious suspects. You're both under arrest. It's time for you to come with me. Oh dear. Yeah. Didn't go to plan, eh? That was a close one. Now all that's left is for you to find the oddish leaves I stashed away and bring them back to our base. Where are they? I don't know, I stashed them in between some crates on the west side of the port. Okay, well that's fine. I was going to say, as long as I can use the dowsing machine to find it, this should be pretty easy. There is a hidden item nearby, but that's obviously not going to be it because that came up before, so somewhere on the west side. Okay. Oh. There it is, found it. Rare leaves with a horrible smell. They are very popular among certain groups of people. Okay, well, fair enough. Well, at least we got them. Right, so until we obviously come back here at a different, hour, then I won't be able to get anything else from there, but that's absolutely fine. Oh boy, are you carrying any illegal merchandise? Any slowpoke tails or oddish leaves? You reek of oddish leaves. It is most likely nothing. You are just a kid after all. I would hope someone as young as you would not be involved with horrible contraband like that. You are good to go. Proceed. Hey, success. Oh boy, what am I doing with my life in this game all of a sudden? I've suddenly become like a, I suppose you could say what do you call it? Like a drug courier or something in this game. Oh boy. Well, on the bright side, you can stop cycling around the bloody base. I want to talk to you. Oi! I want to talk to you. Can I? Yeah, okay, at least I can ride my bike in here. Yeah, alright, I'm going to join you. Stop! Alright, fine, I'm going to crash head first into you. Ha ha ha, I knew if anyone could do it, you could. Now, hand over them oddish leaves. Whoa, sniffing on those leaves really clears the mind. Goon is feeling tougher. You know what? I'm a guy. I know a guy up in Dresco Town. He's able to turn these oddish leaves into a fine kind of mist. How about I share some with you for your effort? Oh, right, okay, so more of that dream mist, okay. A guy up in Dresco Town can turn oddish leaves into more of that dream mist. Bring him some oddish and he'll happily do it for you. Okay, fair enough. Well, in the meantime, that is the 14th mission done. Nice. Now all we need to do is to do this mission regarding the socks flushed away. So we just got to find some, a pair of socks that have been flushed down the toilet in the sewers. And we can easily get to the sewers from here. I know there are some wild Pokemon to be found around here. In fact, speak of the devil, here we go. A wheezing, but no, not going to bother trying to catch any of them right now. In fact, just to speed things up a little bit, I'm just going to once again use a Max Repel, which I have plenty of. Right, let's start doing some exploring, seeing as I've not yet done that in the sewers. Didn't really get that far last time, so we'll just have a look. I think I only battled one person, at the main entrance, who was a cleaner. Sine, cosine, tangent. Oh, okay, we've got a mathematics expert here. Oh, and of course you're gonna bring out a whole load of poison Pokemon, so yay! Tell you what, let's actually try using Future Sight. And I'll just, I'll just wait it out. Yeah, you just can use Screech, that's fine. If you want to do that muck, that's absolutely fine. I'll carry on using Refresh, because why not? Okay, you just can use Acid Armor, which is kind of annoying, because that will boost up... Oh no, just your defense. For some reason I thought it raises special defense, but I guess that makes sense. There we go, nice. Future Sight took hold. Excellent. Probably not a move I'm going to use too often, but might work in a pinch. Trigonometry. Indeed. What a catastrophic theorem. Okay, I'll leave you to your mathematics and all that. Anyway, there's a hidden item somewhere. Somewhere down here. Also, apparently... Ah, okay. I was going to say, where the heck am I? Am I actually... Wait. Am I crawling down a pipe? What the heck is going on? Am I really crawling down a pipe? Oh, wow. Oh, maybe not crawling up a pipe, but certainly crawling through it. That's actually pretty cool, actually. Oh my god, this is actually really cool. I love these custom sprites. My word, the huge amount of effort that's gone into making this ROM hack is actually insane. Also, we got ourselves an item, a poison gem, perhaps no surprise. We can't go any further this way. Before I head down that pipe again, let's just see what's around here. Okay, that is a dead end. Repels effects wore off, that's fine, I've got plenty. Sadly, we can't walk across these gates here. But there are other stairs that way, but it looks like I can't get to it right now. I do see a cell over there, but I'm just going to double check something. Oh no, there is a ladder here. Wait a minute, there is a ladder. Presumably that's a... Oh, I just jumped over there, which I didn't really want to do, but whatever, it's fine. Let's go over this way. Okay, I see someone over there. Also, hi. The Science Society sent me to the sewers to study the smell here. Yeah, is that even necessary? Did you even question whether that was really a thing? Anyway, Whirlipede. Shouldn't be too bad, although... Okay, you just use X defense, which is completely pointless against an Espeon, so yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, good luck with that. That was a wasted item, wasn't it? Yeah. Espeon's trying to learn Last Resort. I don't know if it's really worth it. I mean, it's powerful, but Espeon's not really the physical kind of attacker, so... Honestly, I don't think it's worth teaching you that. Okay, Magneton, let's switch to Lucario. Although I suspect you're probably going to have Sturdy again, aren't you? But if that's the case, that's absolutely fine. Well, you're not going to use an item this time. Yep, sure enough, you had Sturdy. You jerk. Flash Cannon, that's not going to do much. Not worried about that, so that's fine. And yeah, just use an Aura Sphere again. Yep, super effective, very good. Lucario. I think you got one more Pokemon, haven't you? Amoongus. Alright. What is it? Part bug and... Is it part bug and grass? I'm trying to remember. I think it is. Actually, if it is, that's kind of annoying. None of my Pokemon are really going to be strong against it. Alright, I'm just going to use Garchomp. I mean, that's fine and all. Let's use Dragon Claw. Just gonna use Ingrain. That's fine. Not too worried about that. Yeah, you suck up some of that disgusting sewer, like air and like moisture in this place. Yeah, that's really gonna heal you up, isn't it, Amoongus? Yep, there we go, no problem at all. And there we go, another person defeated. Nice. If I were to express my disappointment with a scent, I'd put it on par with a Gloom's. Yeah, I guess that's fair enough. Even odours that might seem awful to humans might be perfume to Pokemon. Indeed. Anyway, this is clearly a room. What's in this room? Well, I do know what's in this one room. A cell. Another one to add to the collection. Good stuff. Do you want to battle? lots of toxins built up in the sewer system. I think I can use them to make medicines. So I'm running an experiment. If this works, I might be able to use the venom of poison-type Pokemon to make different medicines. How exciting. Well, the result of today's experiment was... wow, today's experiment was super successful. Here, please accept the revive I made. Ooh, okay, cool. Nice. I'll keep experimenting every day. It's important to keep trying, come back and see how it's going. Okay, so you're another one of those, like, daily, like, item givers. In which case, some potentially useful medicine. Like, I will gladly take a revive. Also, can I interact with this? Ah, I was hoping I could somehow flood the sewers. Wishful thinking there. Anyway, let's see what else is there around here. Okay, there is a hidden item somewhere. Looks like it is somewhere on the floor. Okay, there is another cell. I need to figure out a way to get there. You haven't seen any critters scampering around here, have you? Well, I mean, if you mean Pokemon, I mean, I've seen a few, but you need to be a bit more specific, Quinn. Okay, Excadrill, right. I was going to bring out Lucario, but that might be a bit risky if you use a Ground-type move. So, instead, I'm going to bring out my own Ground-type Pokemon, and I'll use that against you instead. Okay, Rock Slide, not too bad. You know what, why not? Just for fun, let's actually Mega Evolve you. Sweet. There we go, Excadrill taken care of. Lucario grew to level 59. I knew it was pretty close to leveling up, so that's nice. Bronzong. Ooh, you might have Levitate. Which would make sense considering you are literally hovering over the ground. So let's put that to the test. Oh no, you don't have Levitate. Okay, fair enough. It does make you wonder how some Pokemon that are clearly hovering don't have Levitate, while other Pokemon that might not seem that obvious do have Levitate. I don't know, that's just a really confusing ability for me. Like, it just makes me wonder why some Pokemon have it and others do not. It's very weird in a way. And I should point out that, yes, I've been a Pokemon fan since, like, the late 90s, but that doesn't mean I'm like an expert at these games and remembering all the different Pokemon types, matchups, abilities and all that, so that doesn't make me an expert on that, and I'm certainly no expert in trying to do these games like as perfectly as possible, despite some of the comments that I do seem to get every now and then, you know, people saying, why didn't you do this way? Why did you do it that way? That was so inefficient. You could do it a lot better if you did it this way. Well, you know what, to those people, I don't give a damn. I play the game my way, and if it's not to your liking, then tough. You can always watch someone else on YouTube. It's not as if I'm the only one making videos, so if you're one of those people, then don't blame me, just blame yourself if you want to watch someone be absolutely perfect at everything. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, this looks like the correct way to that cell. Yes, it is. Yes, we'll keep using the repellent, that's fine. There we go, yet another one. How many is that we've found in the sewers? Is that our second or... No, I think that's our second one because we found one at the ports. That took me to 45, so yeah, that was my second one here. Let's go up this way, just see where this goes, apart from an item, which is nice. Ooh, a Max Repel, very nice, because I am burning through that. Also, is this the entrance that I came through last time? I think it is. I definitely can't go over this, can I? No. I can go up this way and grab this item. X Special Attack, probably not going to use it, but I'll grab it anyway. Now, you're the person I'm pretty sure I battled in the previous episode. Are you the cleaner? Well, you're not, yeah, you're the cleaner. Okay, so I've already battled you, so this is back at the main entrance that I came into last time. So, ooh, there's a TM there. Okay, we're going to see if I can find a way to get there. But I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to wrap up this episode fairly soon, but I'll do a little bit more exploring of these sewers, see if I can get anywhere near that TM. And if I can, I'll go and grab it. I didn't go this way, though. Ah, I didn't go this way because it's a dead end. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll just go back this way. I think I can get to it this way. Yes, I can. Okay, good. Oh. Wow, a nugget? Who would flush a nugget down the toilet? That's easy money, even if it's covered in, like, crap and, you know, poop and that. Money's money. Right, can I... Yes, let's get back up here. Where does this go? Okay, that just goes into another pipe. I don't think I've battled you. No, I haven't. Perfect. Keep heading south and you'll reach another area of the sewers. Well, I did briefly pop my head through one of the pipes before, but I wanted to at least go around this area just to see. Oh dear, poor you. You sent out a throw. Oh, of course you're going to use Endure. I mean, I guess that's fine. Although if I knew you were going to use Endure, I probably would have actually used Future Sights just to absolutely kick your ass there. Just use Bites, doesn't really matter. Yep, that's absolutely fine. And there we go. Ramon defeated. Have fun getting over there. You can crawl through a pipe to go to the sewers underneath the southern half of Antisis City. Indeed. So I'm going to assume that's where the my gang members' missing pair of socks has ended up. TM67 recycle, rather appropriate to find in the sewers, because really we should recycle more. So at least we got that move, and I think, unless I'm very much mistaken, I think that's all I can find around here, but I can always come back if I need to. Anyway, let's have a look through what's through this particular pipe. And then I will wrap up this episode for today. Ooh, okay, the moment I jump out of there, I'm literally going to commit to it. Or not. No, I literally can't go through there. Alright, that's fine. I guess we can't go this way. We'll have to go through the other pipe. So I think rather than waste my time trying to find where this pipe is, well, actually, I could do this while I'm... I can actually wander around while I'm doing my little outro. I'm going to wrap up this episode, and we will... continue going through the sewers in the next episode. Hopefully we'll find those flushed away pair of socks and hopefully get that particular mission done. And I guess we'll just end up taking it from there and seeing what's what. Yeah, I need to find the way back to that pipe. I'll find the pipe in time for the next episode. So yeah, we'll carry on going through the sewers in the next episode. So, on that note, thanks very much for watching, everyone. And until next time, I shall catch you all later.